So I'm Tom Schofield, trying to be a healthy vegan, and it's dinner time. Tonight we're gonna make a little bit of stir fry action, and we're gonna go investigate the fridge, see what we can make. Let's see here, we got we're gonna have tofu, some tofu and our stir fry, and some cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli. So I have tofu, cauliflower, carrots. Alright, Michelle has guided me and instructed that maybe this kale is going a little bit limp. So we're gonna have kale instead of broccoli. We'll use broccoli tomorrow. Broccoli goes back into the fridge. So, stir fry. Healthy vegan stir fry. Like I said, tofu, cauliflower, carrots, and kale. And we're gonna make some quinoa to go with all of that. Gotta cut all this up, then I'll put it all together. So I got all my veggies cut. As you can see here, we have our beautiful, colorful selection of stir-fry veggies, kale, and carrots, and cauliflower. Tofu. It's mysterious food that meat eaters love to hate, but it's also the mysterious food that vegans love to love. I love tofu, and I'm not ashamed of it. So this is tofu from Whole Foods, and it usually comes in a package like this in the refrigerated section. And it's got a bunch of water in the package, and it just comes like this, like a block of white spongy stuff, which is, I know, scary, but that's okay. It's okay to like scary things sometimes. So this is frozen, and so before we're ready to cook it, we take it out of the freezer, we put it in the fridge for like 3 or 4 days, and it defrosts, and then it has this amazing texture. But one of the neat things is if you didn't freeze your tofu, you wouldn't be able to squeeze it out like a sponge, like this. All this water is coming out of the tofu, and when we cook it, it'll be replaced by all the goodness of some sort of sauce that we're going to use in our stir fry. This is pretty much drained. Delicious tofu. Delicious. Okay, so it's time to start cooking. I got a tablespoon of olive oil in our pan here, our iron pan. And I'm going to put the tofu in first. So putting the tofu in first and frying it up will allow it to get crispy on the outsides, which is a nice thing texture-wise for our palate. And there's this other thing that I learned about once I became vegan, and it's called nutritional yeast. If you guys have never heard of this stuff or tried it, it's amazing. So this is large flake nutritional yeast, which is bought in bulk from Whole Foods, and dare I say, it has a bit of a cheesy flavor, and it's yeast that's just grown for eating. It's full of B vitamins and B12, and so when our tofu is cooking, I just like to put this right on top. Maybe our pan's a little too hot here. So this is going to be a very basic stir fry. How's our quinoa doing? Oh yeah, look at that quinoa. Quinoa is actually a seed, although it tastes a lot like rice or a grain. But it's actually a seed, so it has the properties of like a nut or a seed. It's super tasty, and it cooks fast, which is awesome. So once our tofu cooks up a little bit, we'll put these delicious veggies in. One of the things also we like to put on stir fries is Bragg's liquid aminos. I'm gonna turn the music down because it seems a little bit loud. There we go, that's better. So Bragg's liquid aminos is very much like soy sauce, tastes kind of like soy sauce, except for it's super good for you. It's got a lot of nutrients, amino acids, which are things that make up protein. Let me put that on. And so now our tofu is going to soak up all that delicious Bragg's. I also have a really amazing popcorn recipe that uses Bragg's nutritional yeast, and that's it, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my cauliflower. What the hell, just add everything. So I'm gonna add all my veggies in. I'm just gonna do the whole bowl. Look at all those beautiful colors. So these are a big amount of veggies, and these will cook down. So the oil has been sort of all used up on the tofu in the bottom of the pan. So what I'll do here is just go into the fridge and get some filtered water and just add a little bit. So that will steam the veggies down a bit and make them nice and tender. And so as this cooks, I'll add some more Bragg's, maybe some nutritional yeast, some salt and pepper. So since there's water in there now, I can turn the heat up a bit again. Salt. Fresh ground pepper. Some more nutritional yeasts. Some onion granules. This is how I like to season things. I just like to, wing it. The more you cook vegetables, the less nutrients are in them. So try and cook your vegetables very little. Thanks for reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.